We're creating something really fun today. We are making these little figurines. I've been seeing all across the internet now where people are asking ChatGPT to create their mini figurines. And while it's really cute and very well packaged, it's not an actual figurine that they could hold in their hand. And then I came across some videos where people were using their mode of art to create their own version of their figurines. So I figured why not do the same with my laser products. I have a laser machine and I'm also going to be using my iPad. I'll walk you through the whole process of just what we're doing here. So here's my concept or thought process. My girls are obsessed with Polly Pockets, and if you are somewhere near my age, you probably had one too growing up or wanted one of these. I can't believe they're back in trend. I don't know, is it a trend, is it trending? I have no idea, but I can't believe they're back in the market and people are now buying these for their kids. So with the concept of a Polly Pocket where something is small, I'm going to walk you through just how I'm going to create all of this. I'm also going to be using ChatGPT because frankly, why are we not using ChatGPT to help you brainstorm and go through the whole process? I actually have a template that I've been using to just generate my style of photos, and it's been doing a pretty good job. And from there, I'm able to tweak it on my iPad to get it just looking perfect. Okay, so since I've been working with ChatGPT for some time now, it kind of knows the style that I'm always wanting and looking for. So from there, I actually told ChatGPT, hey, I've been seeing all these figurines that people are creating and posting on social media. I want to create one for myself. So if you could let me know what you need from me to create it, that would be very helpful. So what it told me to do was upload a photo. Here's a photo that I uploaded to ChatGPT. This is my favorite shirt. I just love like a simple striped shirt. So that's what we're going for. And so here is my first attempt, and frankly it's okay, but honestly, why did it make me look so chubs? The more I look at it, it is cute, but it's like a little fluffy, you know? I don't want to be fluffy, especially in the figurine that I'm creating. So what we're going to do is go onto Adobe Fresco because that's actually where I love to play around. It's just, I love that I could use Adobe Fresco and it's drawing in vector form. That way, when I move it over to Illustrator, I could clean it up and it's not too pixelated, or it doesn't come off looking a little bit weird like it would if I used Procreate, where it's pixels moving over to vector form. You could also play around with the faces. So I went ahead and created a face. You could also make it so it has like a little nose, maybe. That. How cute is that little nose? I'm actually obsessed with that. We're gonna keep this little face and maybe even use it for a lot of my other templates. I think that's going to make it really cute. So once I'm all done here, I'm going to actually move it over to my computer. Okay, so I have it on my computer now, and with my computer, these actually came out so cute. Let me show you what they look like. All right, so here's what they look like. Okay, so here's my little patterns. I went ahead and offset all of the paths. That way it's like a puzzle almost, and it shows you each and every one, and I could have these all engraved. And for mine, I'm actually going to make like a circle. I'm thinking that I'm going to have my circle be double layers. So I'm going to actually make these little clips where I could have my figurines standing in them, and then I can move them around or like, you know, replace them and have it be just like a cute little thing. I think that's going to be a great idea, but let's see how it goes. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to use this one. This is the maple from True Flat. I love that it's both double-sided and that it's kind of like a MDF board, so it's going to always be flat and it's always going to be the same. So for this project, it's actually going to be really helpful since I don't have to change it for every single sheet of acrylic or of my wood. This is going to work out really nicely. The most important thing about creating like a 3D pop-up item is to understand Kerf. And in order to do Kerf, you need to have a Kerf template. Here's mine here. Basically, you're going to take your wood sheet or whatever sheet you have, even if it's acrylic, and you want to measure the thickness of this acrylic, okay? And then once you have that measurement, that's gonna be the height of every single one of your little inserts. The Kerf, where it actually goes into the material, you're going to need to cut one of these out and then take your little material and kind of go through each one to see whether or not it goes all the way through. So this one at 0.116, it's a little tight, but it has a little give. So I think I'm gonna go with 0.112. 0.108 feels snug, but this is a little play kind of thing. So I want it to have it be a little bit easier to move, just not wobble back and forth. So I think, yeah, 0.112 is going to work perfectly for me. That means that the height of my little item here, the thing that's gonna be in that each of my little templates is going to go into, is going to be a height of 0.112. This is the thing that stresses people out with file designing, is whether or not they should offer these types of templates, because if you don't understand Kerf, this is going to be really difficult to do. But once you understand it, it's going to be super simple. So if I were to sell this template and you were to buy it, you'll want to measure the height of your board, and anything that has a height on my template, you're going to need to change that so that it matches the height of your board. I'm actually going to cut this all out and let's put it together and see what it looks like. Can we talk about how cute this is? Oh my gosh, I'm like so obsessed. Just need to take everything apart, maybe even wash it. Really taking our baby wipe. I'm just gonna wipe this off. Like, it comes all off, and basically I don't have to mask and I don't have to sand it down. This is amazing. So take a look at my little template. This will definitely need to be a double if I want to have these little pop-outs, but for now I'm just going to keep it as one layer. I am obsessed with this. I love this little 3D like table that I created. I have little holes in here that I could put things on top. Look at my templates that I created. I have my Glowforge, I have my DJI Pocket 3, as well as my little camera and my sourdough bread. So here's my little template. I just love how it looks. It looks exactly like what I would want me to look if I was a little cartoon character. And it just fits perfectly in my little template. And I love that I could pop it out so I could kind of play around with it, or even just have it just put back in and maybe even like put it at an angle. Okay. So while I have this off, I'm going to put these machines all on my table. Okay, here's my Glowforge, my Pocket 3, and my itty bitty camera. Oh my gosh, this is just so cute, isn't it? Like, and imagine if you were able to just customize this to whatever your favorite items are. This is so cute. And I feel like the possibility is endless in that if you could make bigger things with shelves, or what if this was like a cake topper? And it had like happy birthday and had like a little bit of customization of just what you or the birthday person likes. That is a great idea. Anyway, so here's my sourdough bread. I don't have any space on my table, so I'm just going to put it here on the ground. Overall, I think it came out so cute and I am just literally obsessed.